tried on today. Mirrors seen me come and go, checking if the smile looks natural or if you'll somehow know. Phone screen lights up for the 10th time, just checking what you said. See you at 11 by the park, playing cool inside my head. Deep breath in, shoulders back, try to keep my heart in check. This is just a casual thing, but why's my face turning red? Mirror smile ready, mirror smile ready, mirror smile ready for you. Practice this 100 times. Hope it looks brand new. Hair's okay, cologne's not too much. Keys and wallet, phone's at 93. One more look before I lock the door. This is just you and me. Told myself I wouldn't overthink, just another spring day walk. But my reflection's grinning back at me like it knows this means a lot. Deep breath in, shoulders back, try to play it smooth and light. This is just a casual meet, but it feels more than alright. Mirror smile ready, mirror smile ready, mirror smile ready for you. Practice this 100 times. Hope it looks brand new. Maybe you're doing the same thing, standing in your room right now, wondering if your smile looks easy, wondering if I'll know somehow. Mirror smile ready, mirror smile ready, mirror smile ready for you. Walking out the door right now, ooh, and it's all for you. I got here 20 minutes early, ordered my usual drink. Found the table by the window, so I'd see you before you'd see me. Phone says 10:42. You said you'd be here by 11, but I'm already running through every word I wanna say to heaven. Stirring sugar that dissolved 5 minutes ago, playing with my cup sleeve, watching every person through the door. Coffee before you arrive, coffee before you arrive, coffee before you arrive. I'm here trying to calm my heart down before you appear. Check my reflection in my phone screen, lipstick still in place. Practice my oh hey you're here look, hope it reads as casual grace. Baristas memorize my order now, I come here all the time. it feels like somewhere new, 'cause you're about to make it mine. 10:58, any moment you'll walk through that door, and everything I rehearsed will vanish, I'm sure. Coffee before you arrive. Coffee before you arrive. Coffee before you arrive. I'm here trying to steady my voice before you get near. What if you're nervous too? What if you got here early somewhere else? What if you're doing the same thing? Talking to yourself. Coffee before you arrive. Coffee before you arrive. Coffee before you arrive. Almost time. And when you walk through that door, everything will feel just right. There you are by the park gate, looking down at your phone. I slow my steps just a little, one more breath before I'm numb. You look up and you see me, and your face breaks into light. That smile erases every worry thought I had last night. Just 2 words, but they feel like the start of something new. Standing here in April sun, me and you. First hello. First hello. First hello. And everything starts now. First hello. The easiest and hardest words, but somehow we figured out how. Your hands are in your pockets, mine are too. It makes you laugh. We start walking side by side down the cherry blossom path. You ask me if I've been here before. I say yeah, but not like this. Every place I've ever been feels different in your presence. Just 2 words that opened up the whole day ahead. Every step feels lighter now with everything we haven't said. First hello. First hello. First hello. And everything feels right. First hello. The simplest beginning to the best spring day of my life. Maybe years from now we'll laugh about how nervous we both were, how we practiced what we'd say, then forgot the words for sure. First hello. First hello. First hello. I'll remember this light. First hello. The moment when everything shifted and the world felt just right.
You're walking on my right side, sun's filtering through the trees. We're talking about nothing important, but it feels like everything to me. You point out a flower shop, say you never noticed it before, even though you've walked this street 100 times or more. Our steps are syncing up without us even trying. The world feels softer somehow, like it's smiling. Walk this way, walk this way. We pause to let a dog pass. You bend down to say hello. The owner smiles like she can tell this is something starting to grow. You catch me looking at you, ask me what? With that shy smile I say nothing, but we both know that's a beautiful kind of life. The breeze picks up around us, blossoms drift across the street. This ordinary sidewalk never felt so sweet. Walk this way, walk this way. Walk this way, I wanna say. Let's take the longest route home and get lost along the way. I don't know where we're going, and honestly I don't care. As long as you keep walking, I'll follow anywhere. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Walk this way. Walk this way with me, don't stop. This street could go on forever, and I still wouldn't wanna reach the top. We turned onto this path and suddenly the world turned pink. Cherry blossoms overhead, more beautiful than I could think. But honestly I'm looking more at you than at the trees. The way the petals land in your hair, caught there in the breeze. You reach up to brush one off, I almost say no, leave it there. But I just smile instead at this perfect moment we share. Cherry blossom falling slow. Cherry blossom falling slow. Cherry blossom falling slow around us. If I could freeze this second, I would never let it go. Taking pictures of the branches, I'm taking mental photographs of the way you're glowing in this light, of the sound of your soft laugh. A petal lands on your shoulder, you don't even notice it's there, but I do, and I wonder if I'll ever see something more fair. The path is lined with people, but I only see one face. This spring will end eventually, but I'll remember this place. Cherry blossom falling slow. Cherry blossom falling slow. Cherry blossom falling slow like time. In this tunnel of pink, you're all that feels like mine. They say these blooms don't last just 2 weeks, then they're gone. But the way I'm feeling right now, I think we'll carry on. Cherry blossom falling slow. Cherry blossom falling slow. Cherry blossom falling slow. I know this moment's fleeting, but you're someone I don't wanna let go.
night with the sun above our heads. You're telling me a story about your week at work. I'm nodding, but I'm mostly watching how your smile works. The grass is soft beneath us, the sky is perfect blue, and everything that matters fits right here with you. Picnic blanket us, picnic blanket us, picnic blanket us in the afternoon sun. Nothing fancy, nothing planned, just you and me, and how this feels like the one. A frisbee lands beside us, a dog comes running by. You laugh and toss it back to them, and I swear time just flies. We finish all the strawberries, you've got juice on your thumb. I hand you a napkin and wonder when you became my son. The breeze picks up around us, but I don't feel the cold, just the warmth of sitting close to you, watching the day unfold. Picnic blanket us, picnic blanket us, picnic blanket us in the golden light. Every simple moment somehow feels exactly right. Maybe we'll do this every spring, find a spot beneath the trees. Maybe this is just the first of 100 memories. Picnic blanket us, picnic blanket us, picnic blanket us. I don't wanna move. This patch of grass and open sky has nothing left to prove.
We're walking down the river bank, your hand swings by your side, mine's doing the same thing, about an inch from where yours glides. Every few steps they brush, just barely, just enough to send electricity through me. This accidental touch, I wonder if you feel it too. The space between our hands, so small but feels like everything. This moment where we stand, hands almost there but not quite. This distance of an inch feels like the longest night. You adjust your bag strap, I put mine in my pocket, then take it out again, trying to play it cool, but I can't stop it. The breeze picks up a little, you move just slightly closer, our pinkies touch for half a second, and I swear the world moves slower. Should I just reach out and close this tiny space, or is this almost touching perfect in its own way? Hands almost there, I can
just scared to cross this invisible line. But your hand's right there beside me, and it's driving me out of my mind. Hands almost, they're so close now. One more step, one more breath, and maybe I'll figure out how. You said you wanted strawberry, I said I'd get the mint. But the girl behind the counter gave us both this knowing glint. She handed us one cup with 2 spoons sticking out. You looked at me and laughed, said, guess we're sharing now. We find a spot outside in the afternoon sun. You take the first bite, and suddenly this feels like more than fun. Ice cream, 2 spoons, ice cream, 2 spoons, ice cream, 2 spoons, melting fast. Every bite we're taking turns. Hope this moment lasts. You've got mint on your lip, I'm trying not to stare. You catch me looking anyway, and we both just stay right there. I go for strawberry side, you go for mint at the same time. Our spoons collide in the middle, and we're laughing like we're kids at 9. The ice cream's dripping down, we're racing the sun. But honestly, I'm hoping that it melts so this won't be done. Ice cream, 2 spoons, ice cream, 2 spoons, ice cream, 2 spoons, sweet and cold. Every shared bite feels like a secret being told. You offer me the last bite, I say no, you take it. We go back and forth 3 times till you just lean in and make it. Split it down the middle, both our spoons dive in. And in this tiny moment I feel something big begin. Ice cream, 2 spoons, ice cream, 2 spoons, ice cream, 2 spoons, empty now. But the sweetness on my tongue isn't just the ice cream somehow.
The sun is setting somewhere behind the buildings, casting everything in gold. But the only light I'm really seeing is the way you seem to glow. We stopped on this bridge, you're leaning on the rail, looking out at the hand river while I'm memorizing every detail. The whole city's painted amber, but you're the only view that's making it impossible to look at anything but you. Golden hour you, golden hour you. In this light, everything else fades away, and you're all that feels right. wakes up your hair, the light catches your eyes, and I think this is the moment I'll remember when I'm 95. They say golden hour only lasts about 20 minutes or so, but I swear you're making time stop, or at least making it slow. Golden hour you, golden hour you, and this glow. I wish I could bottle this feeling and never let it go. Maybe it's the light, maybe it's the day we've had, maybe it's just you, but I've never felt something this good, this bad. Good because you're here, bad because it has to end. But right now in this golden light, you're more than just a friend. Golden hour you, golden hour you, I can see everything I've been feeling reflected back at me.
You wanted to stop in this bookshop, said you'd just be a minute or two. Now we're in the poetry section, and I can't stop looking at you. The aisle is narrow, our shoulders keep touching. You're reading spines out loud while my heart keeps rushing. You pull out a book and step back into me, whisper sorry so softly, but you don't move away completely. Bookshop corner, close enough. Bookshop corner, close enough to feel your warmth beside me, making everything surreal. You're reading me a passage from a book you love. Your voice drops to a whisper, and I'm hyper aware of how close we are, of how your hand brushes mine when you turn the page, how this dusty corner feels like center stage. The shopkeeper somewhere up front, we're alone in this maze of shelves, and I'm not reading any titles, just trying to steady myself. Bookshop corner, close enough. Bookshop corner, close enough to know that this feeling I've been hiding is starting to show. You closed the book, put it back on the shelf, turn to look at me, and I forget myself for a second. We just stand there in this quiet little space, and I wonder if you see everything written on my face. Bookshop corner, close enough. Bookshop corner, close enough to say that this isn't just a friendship. Not anymore, not today.
sky's turning purple and orange. We found a bench that faces west. You pulled your jacket tighter. I asked if you were cold. You said you're blessed. With this view, with this evening, with the way the day turned out. And I wanted to tell you that you're what this is all about. The sun sinking lower, colors bleeding through the clouds. And I'm making promises without saying them out loud. Sunset, quiet promises. Sunset, quiet promises I'm making to you, that I'll try to give you more days that feel this true. You point out how the light hits the buildings across the way. I'm nodding, but I'm thinking about asking you to stay. Not just for this evening, but for all the ones to come. For every sunset after this, till we've seen every single one. The first stars appearing somewhere in the east, and these feelings I've been holding are begging for release. Sunset, quiet promises. Sunset, quiet promises, unspoken but clear, that I want you here tomorrow and every day next year. Maybe it's too soon to be feeling what I feel, but the way you're sitting next to me makes everything so real. So I'm promising myself, even if I don't say it yet, that I'll tell you soon, that this is more than I'll forget. Sunset, quiet promises. Sunset, quiet promises I'll keep, even when the sun is gone and you're the one I see in my sleep.
We walked until we found this bench away from all the crowds. The city lights reflecting on the water, soft, not loud. You're telling me about your dreams, the ones you rarely share, and I'm holding every word like something precious, something rare. The night air's getting cooler, but I don't wanna leave. Your voice is low and gentle, and I'm hanging on to every breath you breathe. And river, sitting close. And river, sitting close, just us two. And the water keeps on flowing, but I'm still right here with you. You ask me what I'm thinking, and for once I tell the truth, that I'm thinking about this moment and how it feels like proof that something special's happening, that this isn't just a day. That when I look back years from now, this is what I'll say. Started it, this feeling that's bigger than I planned, and now we're sitting closer, almost to hold your hand. Hand river, sitting close. Hand river, sitting close. I can feel your warmth beside me, making all of this so real. A boat passes by, its lights dance on your face, and I memorize this moment, this time, this place, because I know tomorrow I'll wake up and wonder if today was as perfect as it felt, or did I blunder? But right now in this second, with the river flowing past, I'm certain of one thing, that I want this feeling to last. Hand river, sitting close. Hand river, sitting close. I don't wanna go, but even when we leave here, I'll carry this glow.
For hours, but somehow time moved fast. Every street we turned down, I wished it wouldn't be the last. Your place is getting closer, I can see it down the block, and I'm trying to think of reasons to make this whole thing stop. My phone says it's past 9, but it feels like just began. This day, this perfect day, slipping through my hands. Don't want this to end, don't want this to end, don't want this to end, not yet. This day's been everything, the best one that I've met. You're walking a bit slower, I notice it and smile, 'cause that means maybe you wanna stay a while. We pass your building once, keep walking down the street. Neither of us mentions it, this unspoken repeat. The night's fully here now, stars are trying to break through. The city lights and pollution, just like I'm trying to break through to you. Don't want this to end, don't want this to end, don't want this to end. Stay here a little longer, please. Let's make the night disappear. I know we both have work tomorrow, I know it's getting late, but something about goodbye just feels too much like fate. And I'm not ready for fate yet, I'm not ready for the door. I just wanna keep on walking with you just a little more. Don't want this to end, don't want this to end, don't want this to end. I'll say it clear, today was perfect and I want you here.
We're 2 blocks from my door, but I'm walking like it's 10, finding reasons to go slower, hoping this won't end. I point at a restaurant, say I've always wanted to try that place. You say we should come back, and I love the promise on your face. My building's right there, I can see the entrance light, but my feet won't cooperate with saying goodbye tonight. One more block, please. what's written all over my face, that I want this day to stretch into tomorrow and beyond. That somehow in just hours we've created this bond. The night is fully here, the street is quiet now, and I'm searching for the words to ask you stay somehow. One more block, please. One more block, please. One more block, please. Walk with me, I don't care where we're going, as long as you're who I see. We pass my building, keep on walking straight, both of us pretending that we didn't just walk past my gate. And you reach out, finally your hand finds mine, and we don't say anything, but everything's defined. One more block, please. One more block, please. One more block, please. Let's get lost, I don't wanna calculate the time or count the cost.
So here we are, standing at your door. I should probably say goodnight, but I wanna say so much more. The porch lights casting shadows on your face, on your smile, and I'm memorizing this moment to carry for a while. I don't know what to say that would measure up to today, so I'll just say the simplest thing and hope you hear everything. See you tomorrow, see you tomorrow, see you tomorrow. I promise that's true. See you tomorrow, and that thought alone is enough to carry me through. You're fishing for your keys, taking longer than you need, and I appreciate the stalling, 'cause I'm not ready to leave. You ask if I had fun, and I laugh at the understatement. Today was more than fun, it was everything, no replacement. I take a step back, you take one forward, and for a second we just stand there in this space, in this awkward, beautiful moment where everything's unsaid, but somehow still spoken in the space between us instead. See you tomorrow, see you tomorrow, see you tomorrow. Hold on to that. See you tomorrow, and suddenly goodbye doesn't feel so bad. Text me when you're inside, I'll text you when I'm home. So tonight's not really ending, we're not really alone. And tomorrow we'll do this again. Maybe walk a different street, maybe find new places where our rhythms meet. See you tomorrow, see you tomorrow, see you tomorrow. That's my favorite phrase. Tomorrow, see you tomorrow means this isn't over, just paused until the